morning. Welcome to the midweek shave, to the Wednesday shave. And I need one. Have you had a good week? Let's hope you have. Okay, a very different razor. This is a Russian military issue razor. And that's it. This little Bakelite box. Thank you, Stephen. Very kind of you to send this. And that's what it looks like when it's all compacted in. That's the head. If you count every piece, it'll be a 6-piece razor, non-adjustable. So there's the head and the base plate, and there's the rest of the handle, 2 handles. Now it's a unique one, this, because wait a minute. If you look here, you can see it shows you have to split the blade in half, cut it in half long ways to put it together, as it also shows there. Now I've had a play around with this, and how you do it I'll show you, because quite unique. So if you count, as I say, every part, there's 2 pieces of handle there, so that's 2, that'll be 3, that'll be 4, that'll be 5, and that'll be 6. So this basically, I'll show you now. So I've got, this is a feather blade I've cut in half, just snapped it in half, and you place quite easily in one half. Now it will, I've tried it with a whole blade, and it will fit, it'll all close up, but the blade, well, I'll show you when I put it together. Let me just put this, I should be using these. Did you like the fact that Wilkinson Sword are now making Persona blades? Thank you for pointing that out. I need to wear these, you see, I just picked the wrong one up. And right, so that's, let me just show you, that's what it looks like when you put it in, and that's where this comes in. So this has got a bit of a curve to it, you can tell. So that goes on top, and you have to make sure everything is slotted in these things here. And then you put this piece on, and again I'll show you, yeah, you have to make sure, I'll mess about, a bit fiddly, there you go, just bear with me, you got to move it about to get the, there we go, you got to make sure these grey bits slot into this base plate, both sides. Then proceed to put the screw on. Very neat idea. Screw that nice and tight. There you go. And then very lightweight aluminium or alloy, whatever you want to call it. So there's the thread. This screws onto there, then that screws into there, and then you have a nice secure razor. Very nice. So thanks again, Stephen. Okay, now what I did was, a couple of days ago, I've had a play with it. It may be, I presume it's brand new, it's never been used. So I took the head and I got my old toothbrush. Well, it's a new toothbrush, but it's a sort of a cheap toothbrush, and I use it just for cleaning razors and things like that. So I get some hot water on the toothbrush, get some soap off this. This is Dettol antibacterial hand soap, and then I just create a lather, give it a good scrub, just the head, and then rinse with hot water and dry it so it's nice and clean. Okay, soap of choice. Barrister Mann Rhapsody. Floral, citrusy and herbs, and it's a lovely combination scent. It's nice. That's gone in the thrown in stone scuttle in the bottom there. I have flicked a bit of water on there. They don't make these anymore, I don't think. It's a shame. Well, they don't sell them in the traditional shaving in Leeds. In that is the Graydog 2-band badger. It's been soaking. Just the knot, not the wood, you see. Well, I'll tell you what, before I just rinse the face. Right. Yeah, we've had some nice sunny weather last couple of days. Promised a nice week. Cold in the mornings, and then it'll turn out nice. Turned out nice again. So don't mind that at all. So here we go. The old 2-band badger. Not longly, lovely scent. Rhapsody. Rhapsody in blue. Touch of water. Look at that. Gather it up and back in. Beautiful. Right, look at that. Okay, I always go back for more. So, now the name, I can't pronounce that, but you'll see what it is there. You can see that. Korbep, or whatever, Kaubep. Obviously he's not said like that in Russian, I shouldn't think. Beautiful. The more you lather this, the better it gets. A bit more water. Beautiful brush, nice and soft. That's a really wet lather now, look at that. Lovely, isn't it? Thank you, Graydog. Okay. Heat the razor up. From Russia with love. Here we go. Right, quite a mild feeling razor. Wasn't sure what to expect. As for the blade exposure, for accuracy, not sure. You're not going to get it spot on unless you cut it exactly in half. So maybe a scissors or something of, but feels nice. Third use of this feather, and the last now, obviously. But yeah, it feels mild, but wow, cutting right through them whiskers, no messing. So it did the job, I suppose, out in the field, wherever they were. Yeah, good audio feedback. And that's what the plate's for. Obviously, because you're cutting a blade in half, there's more movements to go wrong, really. So it really locks down that blade into those. Everything's got a slot, so it has to be done. Very light razor, head heavy, even though it's a plastic head. The sort of, if I can, yeah, balancing points there, so, but it is head heavy, because if I just did that I would tip. Very nice. I mean, these were made to be light, inexpensive to make, and easy to carry, I suppose, so it's done all three. Wow. There we go. Have a snifter of that, beautiful. And there is a combination of each here, the citrus, flower and herby. And when you think of them like that, you think, I'm not sure. But when you smell them, you think, oh yeah, that works. Clever. Good soap. And this works better the more it's lathered if you take your time, you know. Here we go. Cleans well. There's a good gap there to allow the shaving cream, the whiskers to go through. So here we go, second pass. Using the Russian military razor. Overhang, there isn't any, but there's a slight something there. I don't know if that's the, it could be the blade, but very, very slight. I don't know if you can see it, maybe not, slight, but nothing to worry about. This feather feels beautiful, third use, and especially as it's been cut in half. Lovely slickness to the soap. You up to much this week? So far, got halfway again through another week. Ooh. Amazing where time goes. Listen to that. Just going to try it with some water slickness. To think, you know, this is cheaply made. It was made to do a job, and the job it's doing. Really nice. Okay, rinse off. Hey, no major disasters yet. Don't say too much. too soon. Rightio. Okay. We'll go back to this bowl and then I'm going to go back to the tap. Just a bit and then back to the face. Wow, thank you, Graydog. If you're watching this, Graydog, hope you're keeping well. I'm not sure of your name, it's not Graydog, is it? But maybe you don't want to give your real name on here, but anyway, I hope you're keeping well. As well as this brush is keeping. And his mate over there, the bishop, he's had Sunday off. So, here we go, against the growth now. Rhapsody, Barrister Mann Rhapsody. Beautiful. Nice to hear off Joe from Queens. He's put a video up. It looks like he's had a new bathroom done and there's a meet up there. I'll put a link to Joe's video actually, in case anybody's in New York and able to attend this meet-up they're having next month, I think it is. I said to Joe, I'm going to attend one of these days. Might just turn up. I'll shock him. And we go for a hot dog, Joe. Hey Mac, give us a hot dog, will you? Sure, what do you want on it? Give me the works, will you? Coming right up. I know, I've been watching too much Cagney and Lacey or something. Wow, feels very smooth. This doesn't feel as if it's moving, it's not come loose. Also heard the sad news of Palmolive stopping making the shaving soap, and I think that is official. Great shame. See, there was a reason for buying them. People, what do you want all them for? As my pension now. No, it's a great shame. I presume they're going to stop the shaving cream then as well, are they? I'm not sure. Wow, that's comfortable, you know, for a... I didn't expect this to be much. Just a bit of fun, but being a sort of inexpensive. But you got to realise, I feel honoured as well, really, because, you know, Russian razor, military, you know. So, Stephen, thank you, sir. I think Russian, 3, 2, 1. I don't know that in Russian. You could pick up time, baby. Welcome to new subscribers. I am mad, yes. People ask, what's this pickup time thing? Well, it's pickup time, just going over the where you've missed, the pickups. Some people call it, what they call it? No, what other people call it? Not pickup time. well, you know, you're just going shaving over hopefully the bits you've missed. And for me, it's always in this area here. So that's pickup time. And the 3-2-1's just a bit of fun. It's just... These videos are very educational, because when you watch this you'll think, that's taught me a lesson. Wow, that's good. Can you smell that? Beautiful, isn't the scent? Again, it's not strong. It's a lovely scent. Just a nice strength. So as I say, the accuracy of the alignment of these, so one could be slightly out here and in there, if you know what I mean, with it being in two halves, but it's not noticeable anyway for me in the shave. It's not been dangerous or anything like that. It's not moved, so it would have worked rather well, I should think. Be interested in anybody from Russia watching this. Have you heard of them? Have you seen them? Have you got one? Maybe your grandfather or someone, or whoever was in the military. Bit of a mix and match shave this, because you actually see the balm I'm using today. So rinse off, cold water, oh lovely, beautiful roses, carnations, and that's my lot. I can't go any further. Russia. There we go. So this is my own witch hazel tea tree oil and witch hazel. Nice. That's a nice smooth close shave. And I've said before, the feather for me is always best. Second and third use, and that was the third use of that blade. It was a feather, by the way. Wilkinson Sword aren't making them as well. Okay, now this is the modern version of Brut. Same scent, but it's not the original. Brut. Yeah, it still takes you down memory lane though. But if you were stood here and I give you some of that, you'd say, yeah, Brut, that, beautiful. And then I give you the original, you'd say, wow. Yeah, it's amazing. Because the original's got something, well, original. That's why it's the original. Right, look at this, look at this. With aloe, alcohol free, with aloe and shea butter. Thank you, Don. This is one of the things Don sent along with the other goodies. Looking forward to this. Ooh, that's amazing to have a, I know, get a bit excited, sorry, but it's amazing. First time I've had a Brut Aftershave Balm. So when I use the original Brut shaving cream aftershave, I've got the balm now, and that's going to be amazing. So we'll be doing that most likely in the not too distant future. And that is absolutely beautiful. The scent on that. Yeah, thanks Don. Original fragrance. Just sod, I'm gonna have a spot more. I don't think they make that anymore. Don was saying. Why is everything that's good or popular, stop it? Same in the supermarket here with food. Sun-blushed flatbread, I used to love it. Buy it every week. It was always sold out. The garlic bread was full, the other flatbread full, rosemary. What do? They stop selling the sun-blushed flatbread, the most popular one, and just stick to the other two. Thinking you'll buy that. Oh, there is a bit of a reminder, but nothing major. That's lovely. Really happy with that. So just to recap, the Russian military issue travel razor, 6-piece, non-adjustable, works very well. Split the blade in half. Wasn't sure how it was going to be, but it worked very well. Really nice. And they come in this lovely case which fits together. Lovely. Thank you very much for that. We've used the feather blade third use. We've used Barrister Mann Rhapsody, beautiful soap, good lathering, good protection, good glide and slickness, and a lovely scent with a mixture of all those, and it works nicely. Thrown In Stone Scuttle. We've used the Graydog 2-band badger brush, fantastic brush as always. Rinsed with water, my own tea tree oil and witch hazel, the modern version of Brut, and this rarity Brut Aftershave Balm. So I'm absolutely thrilled to bits, and even I stand there staring at the original Brut, the shaving cream, and then this with it. It's just like a, I don't know, weird am I? Yeah, it's because I am. But I love it. Oh, that's beautiful, nice and smooth, nice. So that's it, leave you in peace yet again. So thank you again to Don, to Stephen, really kind, and thank you for watching. And as I say, welcome to new subscribers to the channel. If you want to join us on the Paul's Wet Heads on Facebook, all the links will be in the description to that. And then welcome you there. Mrs H is more active on there. She's, well, I've said before, she's not the boss, but she's in charge of that. I know she watches this. I'm going to copy it now. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you on Sunday for the Sunday shave. Take care.